Here we are at the most amazing house and listing you're going to find in Lynchburg probably this decade. What do you think?
There will not be another listing that comes on the market like this at all.
No.
Buy a piece of history and get it sooner than later because it won't be here long.
And here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a tour of this amazing house with Jimmy and Jess, not related, but we're all EXP related.
That's right.
That's right. And we're going to take a tour of this house. We're going to see Jess popping in and out with her wisdom. When we get up on the porch, we're going to make her tell us something that you're going to want to know about this house. And then at the end of this tour, we're going to talk about what this house is listed for and what kind of income this could bring you. We're at an amazing place, heart of downtown Lynchburg, or heart of Lynchburg. Are we downtown?
We are downtown. When you can walk to the restaurants and there's cobblestone streets where horse-drawn carriage used to be, we're downtown.
I'm not kidding you. This is amazing. And you're on the ride here. We're going to go take a look. Let's get up on the porch and put Jess to work. All right, where are we, Jess?
We're at 404 Cabell Street, downtown Lynchburg, and this is the Carriage Inn and Events.
Jimmy, you are the listing agent. The Rufus conglomeration. You are listing this property.
Yes, this is our listing. It's coming soon. We're doing a big broker's open house tomorrow, but you may not see this today, so it could be any day. Who knows?
Could be any day.
So if you want to take a look at it, if you look at an income-producing home, you want a beautiful historic home downtown, you want a big home, you want to you like to entertain, I got your place. Give us a call.
This can be so many things. Primary residence, income-producing place, an investment property galore. Jess, what about these bricks outside? Tell us about the bricks.
This home is built structurally sound with 3 bricks deep.
Which they actually don't ever make them that way anymore. So this is something they phased out many years later, but right now you can still get it. This is 3 bricks solid. So when you look at the trim work, when we go through some of the doorways on the exterior walls, you will see how wide the trim is, and you'll understand completely why it's so solid and why they don't build them this way anymore, because it would be too much money to build.
Because a lot of times today we just see like a brick facade.
You see a brick facade over type of wood framing 9 times out of 10, and they don't build them like they used to. They truly don't. And if you had to rebuild this thing right now, you'd be hard pressed to get it done for anything under like $500 a square foot, and that's probably not even nowhere near.
Yikes. All right, let's go inside, take a walk through. Right inside the front door. Anything you want to point out right inside the foyer? Beautiful ceilings. How tall are they, Jimmy?
Well, the ones down this level are 11 feet 4 inches tall with all types of wainscoting, finished trim work, detailed wood throughout, and there are multitudes of different woods that are intertwined. We have pine floors, we have oak floors, we've got walnut going up the stairs, we have a winding staircase. It's totally been reclaimed. It was once painted. Can you believe that?
That's ridiculous.
No, I can't.
Who in their right mind, JD, I tell you.
That's beautiful. I love it. How about these radiators? I'm going to quiz you guys, okay? Do you know why these radiators are painted silver, historically speaking?
Oh, absolutely. I have no idea.
Jess? No idea. Okay.
You got some insight on this?
I
or you
do.
want me to make up an answer?
No, I have insight. Back during the times of the flu epidemic, was that late 1800s? I don't know. Google flu epidemic. What happened is these radiators were pushing out so much heat because the medical advice at the time was to open your windows and let air circulate through the house. Let's get Jimmy and Jess's astonished looks on their faces.
Oh my.
That was the medical advice. If you don't want to avoid the flu, you got to let the air circulate. Well, in the cold winters, it'd be freezing in the house because of that air circulation. So these kicked out so much heat when they were not painted. Then when we went back to closing the windows, they were like, this is too hot. So they painted it. This coating actually reduces some of the heat that it gives off in its non-painted, non-coated form.
That is amazing. Isn't that amazing?
And I thought it was just for the looks.
Yeah, no, there's a reason. All right, where do we want to go first? Hey, there's Mike. Mike, are you done with your meeting? Still on. There's the owner and the puppy as we're walking through the house, taking a look at this beautiful place. Where do you want to head, Jimmy?
Hey, let's go to the kitchen. It's always my favorite place, and it's where all parties and get-togethers end up. So let's go there via the dining room.
And look at what's the woodwork? You call that, what's the word for that?
Wainscoting.
It's wainscoting just because of the location, right? Sometimes wainscoting is just... Below chair rail. Okay.
Yes, decorative, popular. We still do it today. We just don't do it this ornately any longer.
Right.
Unfortunately, a lot of the craftsmen that do this type of work have pretty much have been able to pass it down as much as we might like it. And the cost to do this type of work to replicate today is just mind-boggling. As you can see, all of the dental work around the top of the windows, the natural finish trim around the windows and the doors, the fireplace itself. You even have one of the radiators over here covered in in an oak finished cabinet.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So it's really a lot to gather in. It is a lot of wood, but then again, it's beautiful, and you might as well highlight the details.
Absolutely. And you see the top, the rail molding. Well, below the crown, the picture rail. Yeah. Jess, tell us about the
You see
the
in these
picture
historical
rail.
homes that they do have this picture molding that sits right below the crown, and that's just so that you aren't putting any holes into the plaster, which is hard to refinish.
Yeah, so it just hangs. That's how you hang pictures back in the day and today in a nice historic home like this, so you're not damaging the walls.
You might also notice, JD, that there are some hinges over here in the wainscoting. This was during the Prohibition days. This is where they would hide the alcohol and no one would know.
My booze.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
What did that get out of you?
All right, we walk through the dining area into a kind of
Butler's pantry.
butler's pantry, and then off the butler's pantry we have a bathroom, we have the laundry room. But this, again, the older, different kind of floor types as we move back into this. Probably, Jimmy, safe to say, an addition at some point.
Beyond this point here.
Yeah, I'd say it was either more of a conversion of an open porch or a back porch that was further closed off, and when they added the kitchen. One of the funny things about older homes a lot of people don't remember or understand is some of these homes were built before there was running water in the house. So a lot of homes are retrofitted that were built prior to the 1900s, and this was built in 1878. So they did have to accommodate that along the way, but you would frequently see them close porches that would encompass either back stairs that used to go up, or maybe it was just a deck. But there's a lot of different options. You can see this used to be a much older kitchen at one point. They had, I'm sure, linoleum down on the floor. This is a pine that they unearthed and refinished. It looks great.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. So not that this is totally indicative of it, but this place, renovated over the years, no shortcuts. This is not like what we call a flip. This is a high-end restoration of this historic property here. Double fridges, beautiful kind of newer but retro-looking stove and oven, right? The quality stuff here.
Yeah, this is not a fix, flip, forget, move on. This is a way of life. This is a lifestyle. If you want to be integrated into what Lynchburg once was and what it is today, this is a property for you. And if you like to entertain, I'd be hard-pressed to find another place that would be able to offer better value in that regards.
Yeah, the current owners, they live in this residence, and then we're going to talk about some of the income stuff that they have available inside this house and also in the other structures on property. What's the size of the property? How many acres? How many square foot?
Well, we're on 1.25 acres. We're on a corner lot. We have plenty of off-street parking. There is on-street parking. There is over 9,700 finished heated square footage. The main house is about 5,800, give or take. So you're looking at more than enough space to entertain. You can have a couple Airbnbs in the back if you want to supplement your income. But you know what? When you're in this price range, I don't think you need to supplement your income.
Speaking of price range, we're not telling you until the end of the video. So stick around to the end of the video. You have my name and number. I am JD with that little international real estate company called eXp Realty. Jess is with eXp. Jimmy's with eXp. If you have your own agent and you want to come take a look at this place, you don't need to be with eXp. But you might want to ask your agent, why are you not with eXp also? Kind of crazy. But we'll continue on. We will continue on with our tour of this amazing property. We are outside now in the backyard. Jimmy, what's over your shoulder? What are we looking at back there?
Carriage house.
Carriage?
Yes, Carriage house. It's an event space. Now, at one point in time, it used to be where they would keep the carriages.
The carriages.
And subsequently, the horses. And if you look closely at the top up there, you'll see where they had the pulley system to pull the hay upstairs so they could feed them all.
That's right.
So we weren't like, it's not like you could just get downtown in a little 5-minute drive. It took you about 50 minutes probably to go by Carriage, and then you had to make sure your horses need to be fed. So
Now,
Carriage House.
I will say that we're really close to downtown.
We're
and
also
you actually,
really close to each other. How
yeah,
you doing?
We have no scientific evidence that it took 50 minutes with a carriage.
Nope, not at all. not. It's probably quicker to walk than to take the carriage.
Okay, but here's where we are. This location, again, I forget how many acres,
2.5.
1.25. You're right across from a little recreational park here in the Lynchburg city system. If I'm quiet, I mean, you might hear the little water pond back behind me, but it is really a quiet area. And tell them, Jimmy, what else we're close to here. Obviously, we're close to downtown. What else is around Lynchburg that you're really close to?
Well, you are centrally located, so piles of recreation, arts center, Academy of Fine Arts downtown you could walk to, multitudes of restaurants and bars. You also have galleries, and then back up the other way, you've got Randolph-Macon College. Back across the river, you got...
We'll just stop you. You have Randolph College.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I grew up in Richmond.
Yeah.
It's the men's college there was called Randolph-Macon College.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, they changed it to Randolph College, I guess, to stop confusing everyone. So you've got that right up the street here, another wonderful shopping area. You're right on the bus line. The revitalization down here has been going on for years, but I really feel like it's reaching a peak, and the crescendo is right around the corner, and you should just be a part of it.
Well, right around, now that you said that, I'm going to throw up some video here of me driving down Rivermont, because we're kind of tucked behind Bacon Street Bagel. And I actually mentioned that on a previous video I did. But then you're on Rivermont, you go downtown one direction, you head towards Boonesboro in the other direction, and there are a number of houses that were kind of dilapidated, rundown, which somebody, you may know, I don't know who it was, I forget, a single owner bought like several of them and renovated them. And you can see them if you drive down Rivermont. They have the big, oversized, kind of mid-century modern numbers looking on them. But what I'm saying is a lot of this place is being brought back to life, renovated, even a new construction house next to us here that looks beautiful. So,
and
a lot going on.
This corridor is actually the longest in the country of a designated historic district.
That's cool!
It's the longest. It may not be the biggest, but it's definitely the longest.
I did not know that.
Well, hey, learn something every day.
I teach you about radiators, you teach me about historic districts.
Yeah, there you go. This is
All
what
right.
we do.
Back there, Jimmy, is the garage, right? The actual garage, and then there is another rental unit above it. We're going to leave that, make you come in person to see that.
Yeah, that's the updated carriage house over there. It's for the motorized carriage.
That's right. That's right. You can actually put your motorized carriage in there. This is the old carriage house that we're actually going to go into and look at a little bit of what's inside there. That has the event space downstairs.
Correct.
And an additional kind of rental Airbnb place.
That is right. It has an event space with a functioning, full-on commercial kitchen for your staff, as well as it has 2 bedrooms and 2 baths that are upstairs. So it provides you with just about anything you need for a party, a function, and event space.
I mean, take a look at this outside too. This, you pull in off of Cabell Street, off of the beautiful cobblestone road. You have ample parking back here for guests or for some event space guests, overnight guests, whatever you want to do. And then you have more parking back at the new carriage house in the back. So let's take a walk inside, and then you promise, Jimmy, when we're done, you're going to tell us what this is going to be listed for.
Absolutely. I promise.
And if you mention this video when you make an offer and your offer gets accepted, we'll also throw in a $20 Joe Beans gift card.
Yes, sir.
Or My Dog Duke's downtown.
Yes. My Dog Duke's is great. Anywhere you want to go, there are a lot of options.
I mean, right inside the door here to the right, you're looking at a pretty commercial size or commercially outfitted kitchen space.
Yes, this is more than adequate to put on a function at this property. Any caterer will tell you. Unless you want to do it yourself, but it's more than enough space. This is the large meeting space. They do a lot of meeting spaces, and they have the AV equipment set up for you to do a presentation.
Really neat. And I should just mention, these walls are not plaster anymore. These are drywall right here, but they still maintain that picture rail around the top. Just, I mean, it's cool, kind of historical way to keep the home and keep the vibe going.
Yeah, initially, as I said, this was a carriage house. It was more of horses and carriages. And when the owners that renovated it prior to these owners, they actually came in and it was down to the studs. So you will see some newer construction, although the period has been tried to be maintained and modernized at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. How about we take a glance at one bedroom upstairs?
Okay, if you insist. We will.
You don't want to?
Oh, no, I'm all in.
Okay.
This is what we do. I talk for a living and just so happen to sell houses on the side. Or maybe it's the other way around. I haven't figured that part out yet.
So a cool little living room entertainment space here. If you're staying here overnight, kind of a Airbnb, visiting the area, nice space, TV, foosball table. And then we'll take a look at one. What's your choice? This one?
Hey, I like them all. You can't go wrong.
Okay. And we'll take a look at one amazing realtor in the mirror. And here's one of the bedrooms. Pretty cool. And the bathroom is updated as well here, right? This is like kind of it's updated, but in a tasteful kind of period way.
Yep, they tried to maintain that throughout all the work that they did and tried to maintain it the whole time that the current owners have been in possession of the property.
I absolutely love that tile in that bathroom. Another bedroom up here, which offers you more space.
Yep, plenty of space. You got pull-outs here if you are cramming people in here. It would be a great space to entertain. Boutique hotel, if you're in the business, this would be a great boutique hotel.
I mean, that's the thing. This place, you could live here with kind of like an extended family, in-laws.
If you like them, yeah, absolutely.
If you like them. And I like my in-laws. Do you like your in-laws?
Oh, yeah. I actually share my location with her all the time. I do it mostly to keep an eye on her, but maybe she's keeping an eye on me.
Maybe she is. All right. How about this? How about people have stuck around? So let's give them the price. What are we going to list this property for?
Well, it's a bargain today and today only. I'm just kidding about the today only part. We are going live with it in the next 24 hours, and it's going to be listed at $1.575 million. You couldn't even sniff maybe a fifth of building any of this stuff again at that price point.
No.
So it's...
And a beautiful outside area. I mean, the opportunities are really kind of endless depending on what you want to do here. Boutique weddings, maybe, smaller. Not large. But
Who wants a big wedding? I mean, I don't like that many people.
That's right. That's right. And income, as far as like revenue generating, what can we tell them about what they've brought in, on average or close?
The last year, the property between the space where they have events and then the Airbnb, B&B stuff is just over $100,000 in the last calendar year.
I mean, that's amazing. You buy this place and you run it kind of as is, and you pay for it in 10, 15 years, or you kind of juice it up, or do what you want to do, add some things, and maybe you're paying it off even before that.
Certainly, you come put your stamp on history, and this is the place to do it.
Pretty amazing. You have my name, you have my number. This is truly an amazing house, an amazing opportunity in Lynchburg, Virginia. If you're interested, you have any questions, feel free to reach out, give me a call, text, or email, and we will see you on the next video. Thank you, Jimmy, for joining us.
Thank you, JD.
Thank you, Jess, wherever you are.
Thanks, Jess.